Pallets are a fundamental tool in transportation and warehousing. Over 450 million pallets are produced each year. Over 1,200 firms are involved in the pallet industry. Widespread use of pallets occurred during World War II, when a manpower shortage led to the use of forklifts to move materials. Wood pallets were needed to allow for the use of forklifts and hand trucks in moving heavy loads. Pallets are a low-cost, bulky product. New pallets sell for anywhere from $5 to $15 per pallet, and a maximum of 440 standard pallets can be loaded on a flatbed trailer. As a result, shipping costs limit the market area for a manufacturing facility, resulting in a large number of small firms in the industry. The industry is extremely competitive as the barriers to entry are low. Iron Hill Lumber is a small, family-owned manufacturer of pallets and custom wood products located in Newark, Delaware. Most of Iron Hill's pallets are produced on a Viking automatic pallet assembler, but some bulky, odd-sized pallets are assembled by hand with pneumatic nail guns, a fairly slow process. Pallets start out at Iron Hill as bundles of lumber purchased from sawmills in Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia. Lumber is cut as a bundle using a Holtec saw, which is a large computer-controlled chainsaw. Before cutting, it is important that all of the ends of the boards in the bundle are flush at one end. Otherwise, some pieces may be cut short. The package aligner, a machine that was designed to build at Iron Hill Lumber, does this job. Without the package aligner, it would not be possible to saw an 8-foot bundle of lumber into two 4-foot bundles without some of the boards ending up too long or too short. Once the bundle of lumber has been aligned, it is cut to length using the Holtec saw. By cutting the lumber as a bundle, cutting costs are kept low. However, care must be taken when planning the cuts. Because each cut produces hundreds of boards, it is easy to create excess inventory. Since the lumber used in pallets is green, hardwood lumber, it can rot, warp, and mildew if it is not used in a few weeks. On the other hand, cutting patterns that produce scrap produce hundreds of pieces of scrap with a single cut. Some pallets, especially those used in the grocery industry, have chamfered edges on the bottom boards. The chamfered boards make it easier to maneuver a hand-operated pallet jack over the bottom boards. Boards are chamfered on a machine built at Iron Hill Lumber, which requires one operator for loading the boards and one operator for unloading and stacking. A simple cam mechanism controls the position of the cutter head that cuts the chamfer. Some pallets, called 4-way pallets, have notches in the runners so that they can be picked up from any side. Notched runners are produced using a Newman dual dado saw. One operator loads boards into the notcher. The boards are pushed over two cutter heads that cut the notches. Because of knots, splits, and other defects in wood, many boards come out of the notcher with more than a notch missing. A second operator sorts the notched boards, stacking the good ones for use in pallets. The automated Viking assembler can produce up to 120 pallets an hour. At the first station, the runners and bottom boards are loaded into the machine. The Viking places the bottom boards into position on the runners and nails them in place. At this point in the process, the pallet is upside down. The pallet is flipped over and moved by conveyor belt to a second station, where the top boards are positioned and nailed into place. A conveyor moves the finished pallet to the stacker, which automatically stacks the pallets by adding the new pallet to the bottom of the stack. When the stack contains 15 pallets, it is moved to a loading area, where it can be picked up by a forklift and stacked outside. Because pallets are bulky and expensive and come in a variety of sizes, they've been traditionally used just once and discarded. This results in a significant disposal problem. Pallet banking is one solution to this problem. Many firms are moving to an industry standard 40 by 48 inch pallet. This makes it economical to collect the pallets, repair them if necessary, and resell them. Hardwood mulch is another constructive use for used wood pallets. Iron Hill rough grinds pallets of pieces approximately 1/2 inch in diameter and 4 to 6 inches in length. Nails are moved from the rough grind material using electromagnets. The nails are collected and sold to a steel recycler. The rough grind material is ground a second time to produce hardwood mulch. The hardwood mulch has to be colored, otherwise it will turn a bright orange. Iron Hill sells its mulch to another company that colors and bags the mulch for sale to consumers. Pallets are a mundane product, but like many mundane products, they are pervasive. There are hundreds of companies and thousands of people involved in the pallet industry. Whenever goods are moved, they're usually moved using pallets.